Yo, what's up, squad? You already know what time it is. It's time for that 90-day fiasco. Who we doing today?
Big Titty Colty?
Big Titty Colty and Larissa it is. I know y'all wanted this. I've been scoping. So remember that last we left off, Larissa went to a lawyer to get some defense on her domestic violence case here. That we all come to find out that Big Titty Colt here has been snitching to the popos.
What a shocker.
But homie was acting like he didn't say not a thing. Sure. Then Larissa admits to flushing her ring cause Debbie won't season her steak. What a bing, what a boom, Sesame Street Debbie here gets a little booty hurt and Colty takes her on a date.
Pretty weird, dude.
Larissa then confronts Colty about their gazillion issues. He decides he's not gonna do jack about it, so she walks off. Fast forward today and here we are. Same dookie, just another day. Now before I start, I'm just gonna apologize again that the audio is gonna suck ass because I was recording with the potato.
Screw you, TLC.
So without further ado, let's get it.
If a court today say that I'm guilty, it's say goodbye to America.
There have been times when I thought you were getting deported because of this. Maybe it would be for the best.
Now I've been saying this for months now. Sesame Street Debbie here, she is straight up turtle. Low blow shade game. Deep down, she wants this woman to adios herself. Literally, the only thing stopping her from deporting Larissa herself is because her cuddle buddy here can't give it up.
And if she gets deported, Colt might end up in Brazil with her. And I don't want that. Oh.
Relax, the woman's breaking down at the thought, the imagination that Colt will disappear into Brazil and swallowed up by the Amazon forest? I don't know, y'all might still think I'm too mean to Debbie, but look what this woman be saying online. She's cray-cray. Who knows, if I'm not here next week, y'all know who did it. Anyway, so they meet up with the lawyer and he kind of explains the situation.
Best case scenario today is the case gets dismissed and we walk out the door. Worst case scenario is she's found guilty of the charge and the judge sentences her to jail. And we have to deal with the deportation issues.
Spoiler alert.
The case was dismissed.
So the case was dismissed for whatever reason. Everyone seems to be happy-dory, temporarily.
Thank you, Debbie, for supporting me. Now I will try to make it up and understand you better.
Now if I had $1 for every time Larissa and Debbie talked about making up and being a happy family, I too will be rocking a Louis Vuitton man purse like our buddy Prince Harry here. Now for whatever reason, TLC decides to instigate
Like they always do.
and ask Larissa what she thought about her buddy lawyer over here. And if you thought she paid something more than just cash, you're probably right.
Adam is amazing. He's handsome.
Pretty weird, dude.
So they call Colt and inform him that the case was dismissed and he sounds as happy as a boiled potato.
I'm happy for you. I'm so happy.
And Debbie tells him the case probably won't be refiled because...
There's no witnesses or anything.
Now would I believe her? Hell nah. It's just the way she be saying it.
Because there's no witness or anything.
Looking around all suspecto. We goddamn know if anything goes down, she's the first person testifying. Why? Cause she is straight up turtle.
Larissa? Hi. You know, I never got you flowers at the airport.
Thank you. Oh.
Now for those of you guys who are new to the show, Larissa here made a huge deal about not getting her flowers on the very first day they met.
Where is my flowers? Where is my flowers? Should bring flowers.
I mean, come on, what you expect? This is the same guy that can't tie a belt around his loops. Come on, brother, we're not asking you to solve a Rubik's Cube here. Now, some of you guys might not notice, but I was scoping Turtlehead Debbie here walking through the front door with her buddy Big Titty Colty. Why, you ask? Cause his mother picks him up from work. The man can't even drive to get his own flowers. Anyway, so Larissa starts explaining to Colt exactly what happened at the courthouse, and thank God for translation, cause I still have no clue what the hell's going on.
Helicopters are flying there. So I thought, oh my God, it's the ice.
What?
Yep, that made total sense. Almost as much sense as Larissa living in piss.
To live in peace. Better be passive and live in peace to be, okay, I'm badass.
Pretty weird, dude.
Now it seems like everyone in this family, Colt, Larissa, and Debbie minus their 20 cats, feels like this whole case issue is a fresh start or a
Wake-up call that Larissa and I need for our marriage.
Sure. I don't think that changes the fact that you were getting your freak on buying XXX material, buddy, but we'll let that slide. Like your relationship. So anyways, Big Titty Colty and Larissa decides to make amends and have a nice little setup dinner. Obviously presented by none other than TLC themselves.
Well, here we are now. A new start. A fresh start. My name's Colt.
How do you feel?
Pleasure.
Okay, that was pretty weird, not gonna lie. If that was not one of the worst acting job I have ever seen, I don't know what is. Like, dude, can you blink? Once or twice? So we found out that Larissa's here for one thing and one thing only.
Money. Money, 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 money.
So after a couple of shrewd negotiations, they come to terms for a prepaid credit card.
Oh my god. Perfect.
So perfect that she was still rocking chicken Alfredo on her lips. Well, to fix the chicken Alfredo issue, Colt takes Larissa to get a $500 lip injection done by no other than Donatella Versace herself. Now, for some reason, Colt thought erasing chicken Alfredo with a $500 lip injection would
Make her happy for a while, a long while, maybe a year.
Now, maybe that would have worked if you weren't so braggadocious about having money to bribe your Brazilian wife in honor of you not being able to, pull women.
You told me that you have $10,000 saving.
I don't remember saying that.
Where are this money?
I might have had that, but now I don't. You're expensive.
So we found out that Colt's a liar.
What a shocker.
But let's have a moment of silence for our buddy DeBun here, because I don't think he's gonna last another episode.
Thank you for the dishes, the clothes,
Yeah.
the lunch.
Larissa can be one mood 1 minute and another mood in the other minute.
So I guess ever since Debbie got called out for watching cartoons all day, she started doing some house chores. Hooray! Anyway, so they're on their way to pick up Colt from his job because, like I said, his mother still picks him up. Yeah, still at 33. Weird, I know. And this is a fine example of Debbie playing the low-blowed shade game with her eyes. See for yourself.
I was having a bad day and then I saw you.
Really?
True.
What do you want?
Sex.
Huh?
I mean love.
Now, if you weren't fluent with the language of the eyes, let me just say those are the eyes of jealousy. Just kidding, not really. So Colt takes Larissa out for a nice little date at the casino and flatters her with many compliments in honor of their fresh start. Like, damn, how many fresh starts are you gonna have, buddy?
Darling, you look like $1 million. You're smart. You're funny. You're curious. You got that Brazilian ass.
So pretty much the opposite of what you have, Colt, except you do have the Brazilian boobies. Alright, I'll stop. So everyone seems to be hanky-dory, right? And Skittles are like falling off the rainbow, but of course that's when Dookie hits the fan. And we all come to find out that Larissa has been hiding this deadly secret that almost every Redditor knew like a gazillion years ago.
So, Larissa, what's going on right now?
I have children in Brazil.
Oh my god, Sauce, she has kids! What are we gonna do? Relax, I've been knowing this. I thought y'all knew this. So Larissa has kids. So what? I mean, it's kinda, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty messed up. She left him. But she justified this by saying,
Because I would like to wait till how we get along.
I guess. I mean, it made a little more sense than our buddy over here telling her kid to call some dude daddy before they even met.
You dummy.
Anyway, so Colt's aware of this because of course he has to sign the paperwork, but Mama Debbie supposedly has no idea that she's the inherent grandmother of these two kids.
Debbie, I have something to say to you.
You pregnant?
I have kids.
You have children.
Alright, look, I'm not no cold-blooded assassin, but I've probably seen Turtlehead Debbie cried one too many times on this show that it doesn't even faze me. What a bing, what a boom. So Debbie walks out and says,
I need a drink.
then proceeds to drink a cup of water and get drunk.
It was chicken her to do that. I'm sorry, but it was.
So it seems like this family can't stay happy for like 24 hours and it's been like, what, 4 months post-marriage? So now we're back at the beginning where Debbie has not a trusto in Larissa, and the low-blowed shade game reignites itself. Woo!
I think Larissa has a lot of secrets. Her family secrets and her past secrets. And now I'm just wondering what else is she hiding.
You know, you gotta feel for Debbie. You know, it's tough out here in the real world. It's tough being the ex-wife. It's hard not to get included in these family discussions, know what I mean? But she does have a point. I literally do not know anything about Larissa's family. Is she the only child? I don't know. Is she using Colt to feed her family? I don't even know. And you know what? Maybe, probably. But is her dad the drug lord of Brazil? I don't even know. Anywho, it seems to me, maybe not you, but me, it seems to me like every time Debbie gets down in the dumps, Colt's in mandatory mode to take her out on a date. So without further ado, date number 20.
I'm putting her in a good mood. I'll get her toys for her cat, food for her cat, treats for her cat, anything
to make her happy.
So of course, they go to a pet store to buy things for their 20 cats. Exactly how I pictured a perfect Colt and Debbie date to look like. Now there's nothing inherently wrong with, you know, having a little mommy and son time, don't get me wrong. But just imagine being his wife, just imagine, and having to deal with this every time she's on her period, which is every other day.
Kill me, please.
Now have you always wondered how to say,
You should have told me.
in 20 different waves of the English language? Here you go.
Why didn't you tell me? Yeah, you should have told me. You knew all along. I'm really upset that you didn't tell me. You should have told me. I think you should have included me. Why you didn't tell me?
Kill me, please.
I just thought you should have told me.
Stop it. Get some help.
So that pretty much summarized the whole scene of them arguing back and forth about why he didn't tell her for like 15 minutes. I personally think Debbie was more upset by the fact that Colt didn't tell her than Larissa actually having kids. Scary, I know. Now the topic comes up about whether Colt wants to adopt the kids or bring them to the States, and clearly he feels that.
I don't want Larissa to bring any children from Brazil to America.
Now considering their track record with domestic violence and Colt not being able to control his... Wait, what do you call that? What's the emoji for his eggplant? I think that was a good idea, Colt. Literally, if I had to recap this episode, it would probably be same doogie, just another date. Their whole relationship has been poo-poo, fresh start, more poo-poo, rinse and repeat. And at first I was joking, but it's really starting to feel like Debbie's actually a real partner in this relationship.
Kill me, please.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just sipping sauce.